EA Sports. It's in the game.
All right, AJ back here with Jordan Peterson, designer for NCAA Football 12. Jordan, we've played through an entire season now with our new created coach, Champ Collins, and this is the end of season. We're taking a look at, what is this screen?
So this is the end of season contract update. This screen will come up after the conference championship week. And from what we're looking at here, it looks like Duke had a pretty good season. They bumped up from the 40s, I think, in job security. They're up to a 64%. So the coach is looking like he's pretty safe for the upcoming carousel. He's achieved some goals here. He won 6 games, 2,000-plus total offensive yards in one season. You also see he has some goals that are passed, but they're still in progress. Down here, like, for example, the 5 rushing TDs. So since it's a 2-year goal, it'll won't be tested until next season. But
so you still have time to screw it up, but not yet.
Exactly. So he has next season he can mess up, but looks like he's in pretty good shape with the 64% job security and those 3 goals met. He'll get a little bit more of a boost going into the offseason in the carousel. So looks like so far we're in good shape.
All right, let's take a look at the carousel then. And this is basically where all the jobs come open. This is just a huge, crazy event here in NCAA Football 12.
Yeah, so at the beginning of every offseason, we're going to hit this carousel, and it's any change in position, firing, contract expiration is going to pop up here. So first off the bat, you're looking at Nevada as contract expire. And from here, you'll see what they did. What was the school's action? So they signed an extension with this coach. You can see his prestige is an A+. Some other information that's important for the coach is all the playbook style and the alma mater. Those will also factor into what coaches are signed, if they're offered extensions. Those are all going to be evaluated by the school as they go through the carousel.
There's some debate as to whether or not, ratings make a difference for the coach. Explain to us how they do.
So the coach rating is very important throughout your career in Dynasty. It's going to impact your team's progression is the biggest impact. So if you're an A+ coach, your team will progress better than if you are a D+ coach just starting off. So that has a huge impact on your career as a coach. Not to mention when you're calling your recruits, they're going to look at your coach loyalty. They're going to look at your prestige. How long have you been there? Or have you been with the program for a long time? That'll both come into play, especially when you're talking to the recruit, comparing to other schools. Did the school just hire a new coach? Your rating's going to be higher. You can really do a lot with recruiting now because of the volatility in the ratings.
Very good. All right, so what's next in this coaching carousel? We're looking at, the schools that are hiring. So they've let go of their coaches then?
Well, these schools we're looking at now have, well, up until right now, we just got our first coach firing. It looks like NC State has let go of their coach. He was a C+. Fortunately, they have a lot of good candidates out there, it looks like. A couple of coordinators with high A+ ratings that they're probably going to take one of these guys. So let's see how they do. This is interesting because this is an unexpected job opening. So that means another coach from another school is...
Oh, it looks like they went with Owen McCain or something.
Looks like they did something very interesting here, is that they actually hired from within their school. And there is a weighted bonus for that. So the schools will look internally in it first before they go outside to hire another coach.
So everything is very dynamic in this carousel. If you have, if let's say NC State has a bad season, which it looks like they did, only a 7-6 record, probably below their expectations. With it, it looks like a pretty decent team, 90 overall offense and 89 overall. They decided to let go of their coach who did not meet expectations, and all this stuff is dynamic. You don't know how it's going to happen. Any season can be different.
That's right. Every carousel experience is going to be different. From year 1 to year 60, you're going to run into coaches getting fired, hired, extensions, retirings. All of this will change every year and give you a vastly different experience from dynasty to dynasty.
Okay, so obviously this is early on in your coaching career, Champ Collins, and he's only gone through 1 season as the coordinator for Duke. You met a lot of goals, but you're not quite there through to your contract yet. If we went a little further, you might be offered some jobs. You might get fired and have to take a lower position than even Duke. So, a lot of things that can happen, right?
Yeah, it depends on how you perform on the field and if you're a head coach, how you're recruiting. These are all the goals that each goal in your contract will have a huge impact on whether you increase your job security and increase your coach prestige rating.
All right, thanks, Jordan. Everyone else, be sure to stay tuned for more on NCAA Football 12, which is in stores July 12th. And be sure to subscribe to our YouTube page as well as liking us on Facebook. You can subscribe right here. Later, everyone.